Hey, my beautiful Taurus. My name is Michelle Rogers, also known as the Paranormal Experiencer. Also, welcome to all the cross watchers to my channel. Glad to have you here. If you're interested in paranormal experiences, out of body, near death, synchronicities, things of that sort, ET communications, and so forth, please check out my alternate channel. The link is in the description below. It's the Paranormal Experiencer. Okay, and moving along, I do apologize for the quality of my videos. I am having technical difficulty, which has delayed getting these out on time on the first of the month. So, but as we speak, I do have equipment on its way to me. So hopefully I'll have that within the next few days. Now, moving along, Taurus, I had a lot of information that came through prior to getting ready for your reading. Now, a lot of this was visions, it was clairvoyance, it was clairaudient, so that's seeing and hearing, spirit guides showing me and telling me some things about what has been going on in your life and what is to come the next month, or going also into the month of August. Okay, now something that you need to know, it is best for you to look at your sun, moon, and rising signs. That will give you a more complete description, or give you more information as to your actual situation, because not all Tauruses are going to resonate with just this reading. So please do check out your sun, moon, and rising as a total, as a whole. Okay, now Taurus, the first thing that came to me in vision, I saw the cosmos, and it was very dark, but it was covered in stars. Okay, there were stars everywhere, and it was actually something like this. I hope that you can see this well enough with the equipment that I have. So although the cosmos was very black and dark, okay, it was like there were so many stars, that there was so much light coming in, lighting up the sky, that it was absolutely beautiful. But here's the thing, this all has meaning. So first of all, seeing the black, that's telling me, the black sky, the black universe, that's telling me some kind of negativity, some kind of depression, maybe things not working out correctly in your favor, feeling stagnant, feeling like you're being roadblocked, like maybe you're trying to move forward in every direction that you turn, then there's like something stopping you, some kind of detour. Okay, and so here's some things about the color black, okay, that can be significant in your life. So please remember, this is something that you could be coming out of now, okay, or just now stepping into, that you're going to go through. All right, so the color black, that color it's like, you have to understand, it's an absorption of all colors. It's like everything coming together to cause or make this color. Okay, so that could be like all kinds of situations coming at you at once, okay, causing this depressed feeling, or this feeling of stagnancy, or being overwhelmed. Okay, now the positives of the color black, it's like a symbolization of elegance, or attractiveness, or power. I mean, you have to think about, people in power in the United States. A lot of them wear black robes, or they will, a lot of people will wear black suits. Okay, that it's seen as elegant and a symbol of wealth or status. Now, negatively, the color black is fear-related emotions. Okay, and like I said before, this can represent depression, sadness, spiritual death, anger, lashing out, mourning for some, and some sort of loss. Okay, so but you have to keep in mind that black can help with grounding and bring us to a calm state. So it can be, although black can represent some negative things, there's also a positive side to it. That's polarity, the yin and the yang. Because a lot of us, when we try to sleep at night, can't have a light on. We need the darkness so that mentally our minds can rest while we sleep, okay? And it brings us to a state of calm while our bodies are resting. So just keep that in mind. So I feel like for a large part of you, Taurus, this is going to look at the negative aspects going into the beautiful positive, okay? And as far as the emotions, the roadblocks, the feeling stagnant, not being able to move, and or being overwhelmed, or feeling some kind of loss, like something that you're trying to move forward to do just is not working. No matter how hard you try, you're getting distracted every which way you turn, or something pops up. You right when you think, okay, it's getting ready to work out, and you're trying to stay as positive as you can, and then boom, another roadblock. Okay, so here's the thing. Now you have to keep in mind, I saw all of these stars, and it was totally lighting up the universe. Now the meaning of the stars, this is abundance. Now abundance can be financial, but it can also be an abundance of love coming your way, an abundance of help from the spiritual realms coming your way. It can be an abundance of your spiritual gifts moving forward, coming into like an abundance of them, or really waking up, okay? Stars also mean divine guidance, and it's a symbolization that it's like light coming out to shine and leading you on your path, okay? And it's also a symbolization of enlightenment, so it's very beautiful. So this all is going into like perspective in a situation, okay? So do you want to look at your life in all doom and gloom, or can you begin to see the stars that are popping out all around you, and let that put a fire under your hiney to get busy? Like it's coming, it's really happening. These detours are stopping, okay? And this is absolutely beautiful. And it's I really feel like this is going to be a process for you that if you just came out of this, you're going to be able to see that, hey, all of a sudden this is happening that's good for you, and this is happening what's good for you, and that even though that felt like stagnancy, it may have actually been that it was not divine timing for certain things to take place in your life yet, okay? So let me move along. The next thing that I saw were different symbols that reminded me of a computer program, what you would think a computer program would look like. It just had a lot of codes and different symbols, okay? And it was like a flash. So that's telling me that Spirit is actually downloading, this month is downloading, or giving you spiritual downloads. And these may come in the form of epiphanies, or, new ideas on how to come out of this, okay? New ideas to, if it's financial, you may be walking around your home one day, and then all of a sudden it's like this thought comes to your mind, and you're like, oh, why didn't I think of that before? Just know that it was not divine timing, okay? But now, because there were lessons that you had to learn to move forward, okay? So that you can live on your best path possible, all right? So, the next thing that I saw, I'm going to show this to you actually. If you can see this, again, I apologize for my poor lighting and my poor equipment. Okay, so here is a necklace that I saw, okay? So it had like the links that went down in a straight line in the front. And so the meaning of a necklace itself is wealth, or a symbol of high status or some kind of status, depending on how thick the chain is or what kind of gem or jewel that you have that is on the chain. It's like some form, and it's different, in different areas, different countries that you live, as for what the status symbol would be for different types of jewelry. So you have to look at this where you're living and also your own situation. Now then, I heard, it was as if I was overhearing an argument in the spirit realm, but what it was a male spirit guide and a female spirit guide showing me, in a sense, letting me overhear this for you, okay? Trying to make a point. So the female spirit guide said, "Are you appreciated?" And then she said, "No, it's not," like she was starting to argue. And I heard the male say, "She just took up for him." Okay? So it's definitely showing me there's some kind of argument there, and there, it could be a situation that many of you Tauruses are not feeling appreciated. This could be, at home, at your work, with your loved ones. It can be whatever situation this is for you. But I definitely feel like whatever this darkness was could have brought in some arguing for some of you with your loved ones. Okay, so then the next thing that I saw, a male spirit guide came to me, and I heard these words first before I saw the vision. I heard, "It's excruciating." And then I saw a male holding a baby. Now, please keep in mind when I say male and female, these are just energies. So, my readings are not gender specific, okay? But I saw a male holding a baby. He had on dress clothes. He had on, a tie. He didn't have on like the suit coat, but he had on a nice dress shirt, and it was white, and which is a symbol of purity. Okay, attempting to be on the right path. Okay, but he was holding this baby. This baby, I saw the baby from behind, okay, because the baby's face was against the male energy's breast area. So, but from what I saw, it appeared that the baby was approximately 3 to 4 months old, okay. And then to the right of the male, they were sitting on a couch inside of their home, okay. And to the right of the male was a female, which in the vision appeared to be either a wife or a girlfriend, but she was dressed very nice as well, but I could partially see her bra strap. She was very disheveled. She was, her mascara was running down her face, and it appeared as if she was just stressed to the max, okay, like she could not take any more. And like something absolutely horrible or life-changing has taken place in her life, okay. And I also felt as if I was in Las Vegas, like I was in their home, but the home was in Las Vegas. So let's go back to the beginning of this, with this last vision. So the male said, "It's excruciating." Now this is telling me whatever this darkness was with the universe, okay, seeing the cosmos like that, it was really, really tough for some of you to come out of this, okay? And for those of you that are still there, it's really, really tough. It's a very trying experience that you're going through right now. But the male was holding this baby. Now, when I see a baby, now, yes, of course, this can be literal, but I believe that for most of you, this baby is a new idea. Again, this baby was 3 to 4 months old, okay? So this is a new idea. This is the first stages of life of a new idea, a new creation, okay? Now, this male and female energy, could be you, and it could also be a loved one that is within your vicinity. Okay, so it's one of these things that you have to, however it resonates, okay, in your life, whether you are playing the role as this male or this female. Okay, now, so the male, he was dressed really nice. Again, that's important. Okay, because we at different stages here, we've had the symbol black. Okay, one of its meanings is elegance and attractiveness, some type of power, a status. Okay, with the necklace, it shows some kind of wealth or status symbol. Okay, now when I was in this home, this was a very nice couch. Okay, expensive, and I only saw a small portion of the background, but it appeared to be a new home, or a newer space. Okay, because it had like the open floor plan, so I could see straight through back to the kitchen, and so it was definitely something new. So again, you have something new, okay, that's coming into your life. You're right there, Taurus, right there. Okay, and so then moving on now, the thing is, Las Vegas. Okay, Las Vegas is known as and called the gambling capital of the world. So this is really important in this vision. So if you look at it in this perspective, okay, many of you Taurus, maybe Spirit is telling you, okay, it's time to take this gamble. Okay, maybe you have this new creative idea that's forming, something you've been thinking about, or maybe it's just now came to you and you're in the very beginning stages of trying to figure out how you're going to do this, or maybe you just began to take action, okay, up on that your baby. Because the thing I want to bring up is this man was holding on so tightly to this baby. Okay, so this baby, if you look at it as maybe a new job opportunity, it could be, whatever the situation is for you, but he's holding on to it tightly. Okay, so and the baby was so content in his arms. The baby wasn't crying. I mean, it was just happy. Okay, so that's a very good sign for you, Taurus. So I feel like it's one of these things that you're holding on to, this idea, this new opportunity, extremely tight, and you're not letting it go. Okay, and that's a very good thing, because again, I feel like Spirit has put this into your mind because this is part of your path that you're supposed to be on. But again, it all has to be in divine timing. And also, Las Vegas is also called the entertainment capital of the world. And I felt like with that's action, okay? And that's putting action into this baby, into this new idea, okay? That Spirit's saying, okay, these roadblocks are being removed, and now you're going to be able to take action, because we're going to be working behind the scenes with you, Taurus, okay? And we're going to start helping put things in place, but you have to take action. And as long as you're taking action, we can do the rest of it, okay? We've got you, Taurus. And then another thing is, a nickname of Las Vegas, of course, is Sin City. Excuse me. So I feel like just the meaning of that is just, like the fear-based, okay? Which goes back to the black, okay? The feeling of, the emotions of, being overwhelmed or can't move forward, or, for some of you, you could have lost something so precious to you. It could have been a person. It could have been material things, you could have lost your job. But whatever this is for you, Taurus, remember, it did not stay black. Okay, all of these stars began coming out and completely lit up the entire cosmos. Okay, now I'm going to stop with this and I'm going to go forward and we're going to begin to start this card reading. Give me just a moment, please. I'm an energy healer as well, so I do work with crystals. Give me just a moment. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, Holy Guides, and all who are with us in the highest divine realms of love and truth, I ask that you please bring forward information and allow me to communicate clearly for Taurus for the month of July 2021, please. I ask that the crystals fall as they need to on the grid for Taurus's highest good, please. Thank you. I activate this crystal grid with love and truth. I activate this crystal grid with love and truth. I activate this crystal grid with love and truth. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Taurus, I'm going to begin with seeing what your current energies are for the month of July 2021. Again, my readings will go past usually 2 to 4 weeks past the month, so this could well go into August as well. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, Holy Guides, and all who are with us in the highest divine realms of love and truth, please show us the current energies for Taurus for the month of July 2021, please. What does Taurus need to know, please, Spirit, for the month of July 2021? Thank you, these. Yes, more cards from this deck. Yes. Okay, this will be our starter card for you. Thank you, Spirit. What energies will Taurus be facing for the month of July 2021, please? What would you like to tell Taurus, please, Spirit? Ooh, thank you, Spirit. This one? Yes. This one? Yes. So we actually have 3. Just one moment, please. More from this deck, Spirit. No, thank you. Okay, so this was the second one out. And we're going to leave this one here. Now let's see what the first one was. Secret Temptation, Taurus. This is the number 31. Being led astray. Now, I do ask that anytime I give you a number, please look up your angel number for these. I'm going to give you the condensed meaning of these numbers. So the number 31 in numerology will be the number 4. Okay? Okay, so this is the number 4. Secret temptation, being led astray. One moment, please. Okay, this is the Death and Rebirth card, okay? So this is telling me that there may have been some type of temptation going back to the Sin City that came through in the prior vision. This could be addictions of some kind. This could even be, having some type of addiction to another person, or just something that, that's not good for your life anymore, for your path, that you may need to just let go of. It could even be things as simple as drama going on in your life that's affecting it's affecting you, okay? This is also the heart chakra. You know, this is being hurt. This is some kind of emotional pain or emotional hurt that someone's going through or is getting ready to step into. This is being self-disciplined, okay? And again, this can also mean stagnancy, okay? That there's been some kind of stagnancy or it's coming in now. And that would be where we talk about the death. But then there's the rebirth, as in where the stars came in and lit up the entire cosmos, okay? This is overcoming, okay? Being positive. So it's like overcoming that darkness, that fear, whatever this is for you, Taurus. And it's also a card. The number 4 is about taking action. So that's something that came across earlier. The entertainment capital of the world. Okay, so we're putting forth action into this new idea, this baby per se, that, one moment please, thank you Spirit, this new baby that you're trying to give life to, okay, that's in its first stages. This could even be beginning school or attempting to rise up in your place of employment into a higher position. This could even be about trying to find a new love, okay? But I want you to look here also. This is about clarity. If you can, let me make sure you can see this. Okay. We have the eagle eyes, okay? I want you to look. There is balance, okay, that is coming in because you have almost half of a head on each side, on each shoulder, okay? So we do have, it looks like the same balance. So you do have that coming into your life. Now the thing about the birds are, they have very keen eyesight, okay? So this is telling me clarity in this situation, that once the stars come out and light up everything, you're going to get clarity on, things that you've just been through, the things you've had to look back and reflect on and say, hey, that was rough, and I went through this and this, but now that I went through this, this path is being lighted up for me now, okay? And now everything's starting to turn around for my benefit. Thank you, Spirit. So I'm going to go to the book and I'm going to read what the book actually says about this. Okay. Number 70. Oh, look. I turned right to it. See that? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, being led astray. Accept your choices. Temptations can be everywhere, dependent upon your vices, and unfortunately, there will always be a temptation to the human psyche. We can learn from these vices as they teach us about our emotional triggers prior to our actions. Self-mastery is key. So that goes back to the meaning of the number 4, self-discipline. Okay? Risk-taking should be avoided right now. With careful consideration of any planning of events, career changes, or major decisions. A lack of willpower may influence your impulses. Be strict with your budgets as financial blowouts are significant now. So let's go back. Okay, let's think about the visions that came through. So it says risk-taking should be avoided now, with careful consideration of any planning of events. Now let's think. I knew that I was in Las Vegas. Okay, and then there it says career changes or major decisions. Okay, so that's the blackness. That's the darkness. Okay, going through that stagnant or being blocked every which way you turn, okay, and feel like you're sunk and you cannot rise above, okay. So then you have a lack of willpower may influence your impulses, okay. So be strict with your budgets as financial blowouts are significant. Now let's think back. The color black, another meaning for that is elegance, okay. Wealth, the necklace, the same thing. It's a status symbol, okay. When I was in this couple's home, it was like a new home. They had a very expensive sofa that they were sitting on, and they were both dressed, as not as if they were extremely wealthy, but wealthy, okay? As if they had no financial issues. And then all of a sudden, you have to remember this female, she looked very disheveled, okay? So, let's see. So it says, be strict with budgets as financial blowouts are significant now. Right now, the truth is yet to be revealed. Be cautious in lending any goods you wish to have returned, as deception is around every corner. So remember, another meaning for Las Vegas, we have the Sin City, okay? Be mindful, and we also have the black, okay, of the cosmos. So be mindful of any agreements or contracts at this time and seek professional advice where appropriate. If you are in a relationship, you may feel that it is at risk of a third-party influence. And remember, I heard the couple arguing. So addictions such as gambling, drugs, sex, alcoholism, and even food are indicated through this card. So again, we have Sin City coming up again. Okay, being tempted by devilish behavior is leading you down a bad path. This health card encourages you to regain control of your life by building willpower and determination, using a step-by-step approach for support and encouragement. Ultimately, the temptation to be bad or let loose is having a negative effect on yourself and the people around you. If you are experiencing challenges with your personal habits at the moment, now is the time to develop structured and systematic coping strategies that you can lean on when you are tempted to be led astray. However, you are a conscious creator, so be accountable for your past and current choices and seek to change them in the present and in the future. All is not lost, but you must act if you wish to improve your circumstances. Continuing to ignore the problem will only make this situation worse. Professional assistance is required now. Seek a suitable health practitioner associated with your specific challenges. So some of the dark that we saw with the cosmos, the color black, is lack of impulse control, which is this is what they are describing in this book. Okay, the shadow aspect to this card, but it's lack of impulse control. So in other words, it's not being self-disciplined. That's what you want to work towards. Okay, self-discipline. Another shadow aspect is some sort of addiction. Again, this can be any kind of addiction, okay? And then deception, okay, which that goes back into the fear-based emotions. Okay, so a sacred crystal that this book recommends, and this is, by the way, the Sacred Spirit reading cards. I hope you can see that. And it's by Anna Stark. Okay. The sacred crystal is fire agate. And again, since my readings do usually go a bit past, when I say for a month, they could go on for another week or two, give or take. So if you do like to use crystals, then by getting the fire agate, definitely keep that with you for a good 6 to 8 weeks until you can see that these things are playing out to your benefit, okay? angel assistance that is required for you is Angel Zachariel. That is Zachariel. And this is an archangel that helps with major change, release destructive tendency, and self-sabotage. An affirmation that is recommended is I continue to make positive choices. I free my emotional burden. Now, please, with all things, use your intuition, okay? If you do not resonate with these affirmations, the crystals, or anything like that, please do what you feel. Do what you feel. Say what you want to say that you're feeling in your heart, because ultimately that is what is going to send the messages, planting those seeds that's going to come back to you. Okay, so it's all about feeling it. Okay. Now, the next card that came out, it says lead the way. Now, this is a number 23, so there's another number you'll want to look up. Again, using your intuition, it says light your own path. Now, the number 5, so 2 plus 3, it's 5. So the number 5, that's all about change, okay? Big changes coming in your life. That could be dietary changes. Maybe you're doing some kind of a lifestyle change. Maybe you're moving. Maybe you have just came out of this big tower moment where you went through that darkness or that fear-based emotions, okay? Or that hurt. But this is also, once that shakeup has occurred and you're coming out of that, then that's when all these stars are going to start lighting up the cosmos. Okay, that's when you're going to be getting all these huge epiphanies and being able to begin to have the roadblocks removed and take action. Okay, and then you're going to be able to light your own path. Okay, very beautiful. You're going to be able to say, hey, you know what? I learned from this. I took time and I reflected from that situation of the things, the feelings. I took time to heal within that, and I'm coming out of this. I'm coming out of this, and I'm going to take action now. I'm not sitting anymore. I'm not going to let anything else distract me or get in my way. Okay, it's Taurus. It's kind of like, okay, I had this big plan. Now, I'm a Capricorn, so I'm like work. I am workaholic, okay? So my mind's always racing on to the next thing. I've got to always be working. So I had it planned out by the first of the month, of this month, to have all of these videos uploaded. But then I got roadblocked. My Chromebook began to not function correctly, and I would begin making videos, and my Chromebook would all of a sudden begin to freeze on me. And it was video after video, and I began getting very frustrated, and then I had to step back a minute and breathe, and I was like, okay, wait a minute. I have to remember that everything happens in divine timing. I cannot force something to work that is not meant to be. However, something beautiful also is happening with this situation, because in this, it caused me to take a look back at my videos very closely, and I can see how the camera is constantly going in and out, trying to keep focus when I move my hands, and it's not as clear as I would like it for you to be able to see the cards on the table, or to read the things back there. It is a little blurry. Okay, so good things are coming from this, because now it has shown me to order better, more updated equipment, and that's what I need for the things that I am going to be doing for my business. So in all reality, this is a very good thing that happened for me, although it was frustrating. Okay, I did not like it. I don't like being put on hold, just because I'm constantly working in my mind, and when that happens to me, I have to really take a step back. I have to get a hold of myself, and I have to take a step back and look and say, wait a minute, Michelle, you know you cannot force something if it's not divine timing. Spirit's going to keep putting roadblocks in your path until you see what you need to fix, see what needs to be changed, see what needs to be removed from your life so you have more space for good, positive things to come in, okay? And so I really feel like that is definitely what this card is about for you, Taurus. Okay, and then the next card is the number 27. Very good. Meditation. Improvements require persistence. Okay, so again, what we were just talking about. Improvements require persistence. You've got to take action, right? Now, the number 27, you'll need to look that up as well. But for me, that is the number 9 in the condensed version. The number 9, it's actually a beautiful number because this is like coming into completion of, this could be for you, Taurus, coming into completion of that darkness, that, you know, whatever that dark was or is going to be in your situation, okay? It's like being on the 9th chapter and you have 2 or 3 sentences left, okay? And that's all you have. And then all of a sudden, that chapter is going to be done and you're getting ready to step into chapter 10 that's like full of amazing new opportunities, you know, all kinds of beautiful things that are going to be coming into your life, beautiful people, you know, abundance of different things and having more options and more opportunities, okay? But you have to finish reading those last few sentences, okay, before you can move on to chapter 10 or it won't make sense. But also, you know, being at chapter 9, okay, that gives you the ability to be able to, once you finish those few sentences, right before you go to chapter 10, you can look back over at chapter 9 and go back all the way to the beginning of the book. So let's think of it as in terms of your life, okay? You can look back and you can say, okay, this situation was rough, but look at it as an observer, okay? And see what you don't like so you know what you do like moving forward, okay? Focus on what you do like, what you don't want, okay? You see, you don't want that certain situation anymore to happen in the future, but now because that happened, you see you don't want that, okay? So now you can see what you do want moving forward and focus on that, right? Okay, so that is definitely the number 9. And then also, this is, you know, during the number 9, this is like going into hermit mode. This is the darkness, the darkness of the cosmos that I saw for many of you. You know, having to go within and take that time to reflect while you're looking over chapters 1 through 9. Okay, healing what you can heal. Really looking at why did things happen that you went through. What could have you done differently? What could someone else have done differently? You know, but definitely some healing. And then figuring out how to move forward. But Taurus, you want to make sure not to be stuck there. Okay? When we go into hermit mode, we need to go in for a while and allow ourselves to process what we're going through or what we've just been through. But as soon as we do, we got to get out, Taurus, okay? That's when it's time to take action and physically go over to this chapter 10, okay? Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, this is also, you know, the number 9 is also about being a light worker, okay? And it's very possible where all those stars came through in the vision that some of the things that you have just went through or getting ready to go through is going to actually be able to bring you to a higher spiritual plane, a higher higher into enlightenment. Okay, maybe it's going to change your perspective in some way. And it's going to be a way that you're going to be able to lead by positive example, such as, you know what, I went through this. I see you're going through the same situation. Let me tell you what did not work for me, because I tried it and it did not work. Okay, but since it didn't work, I tried this and this did work for me. So then you'll be able to help people. Okay, because for one, if you've been in their shoes, they're going to listen to you then, more so than just anyone, because, everyone tries to give us advice, right? But if someone hasn't been through our exact, or at least as close as possible to our situation, it's hard for us to take their complete and total advice, right? Because they haven't walked in our shoes. So, Taurus, you're going to be able to look at this and you're going to say, oh, wait a minute. Hey, I see you. I see your pain. I see your hurt. I see your roadblocks. Let me help you. And, and so like you're going to be like this strength for some person, or it could be several people, okay? This is about uplifting others and service to humanity. Okay, very, very nice. Okay, Taurus, I'm going to go on. Spirit, what cards would you like for Taurus? What does Taurus need to know for July 2021, please? Which deck, please? Oh, thank you, Spirit. Remember, guys, if this is not feeling like it's resonating with you, please make sure to always look at sun, moon, and rising in a totality. Okay? Holy Spirit, holy angels, holy guides, and all who are with us in the highest divine. Thank you, Spirit. This card? Yes. Please know also, I do not read in reverse. I read by my intuition. What Spirit tells me is for your situation, Taurus. Holy Spirit, what would you like? Oh, thank you. This one. Yes. More cards from this deck? No. Thank you. In just a moment, Taurus, once Spirit is finished with the cards, we will go into crystal scrying on these beautiful crystals here. My husband actually dug these for me. I was called to them several years ago. Okay, let's see what we have here. Okay, so we have the Four of Pentacles. Very nice. So see, now we have another 4. You started off with the number 4. Okay. Now, the Pentacles, they can definitely be about the material world, the tangible, but it doesn't have to be, okay? This can be about the physical body, wealth, or certain working trade. But again, this is like death and rebirth. Okay, so, this could be many of you who have went through losing your jobs. I know we've had this happen with COVID, which, and please know that all of my heart and prayers are going out to each and every one of you that's had things that have happened due to this that have not been in a positive, that seem positive for you in your life, okay? But this is death and rebirth. Okay, this is going through that darkness, that fear-based emotions, and then coming out of it. Okay, coming out and being abundant. Okay, being able to take action to bring forth. Having those epiphanies as you're coming out, and then all of a sudden, it puts like a fire under your hiney, and you say, "Oh my gosh, I got to do this. This is perfect." Yeah, this is structure and stability, okay, coming into your life, Taurus. Once you have went within to that, per se, hermit mode, reflecting, healing. And this is, again, this is taking action. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, oh yeah, some kind of conflict here. See, look at this. Yeah. We have the Seven of Wands, okay? Definitely some kind of conflict. Someone's standing up for their truth or needs to stand up for their truth, okay? And maybe people going against, maybe it could be your beliefs. It could be you're doing what you feel is right. Maybe you feel like this is the right job for you, or this is the right place to live, and you have, a lot of other people coming at you saying, no, you need to do this. But that's their path. That's not your path, Taurus. So this card's representing some sort of conflict, but you standing your ground, okay? I hope you can see this. It doesn't look like it's focusing. I do apologize, Taurus. Just a moment. This is also, okay, so wands is, this is like a spiritual level of consciousness, okay? This is inspiration and determination. This is strength, okay? This is you using your intuition to progress forward. You're using your creativity, okay? This is reaping what you have sown, okay? And not allowing anyone to take that from you, okay? You're going to stand up and say, no, this is my truth. This is my research. This is what I've found. This is what I have been shown, or I have seen, or I have experienced. And just because you don't understand it does not mean that it's not right for my path. Okay, this is you being firm, Taurus. Very good for you. Stand up for yourself. Stand up, stand your ground. But you also want to be very careful not to burn bridges right now. Okay? Now is the time also that you want to, yes, you want to be firm. Yes, you want to stand your ground. But you also do not want your ego to get in the way. Okay? So in other words, you don't want to become egotistical as you're trying to stand up for your truth. But at the same time, you want to make sure that you speak it in a way that people understand, this is my truth, not yours, and I have the right to believe this certain way, or I have the right to work this job. This is what my heart's desire is. I have the right to play basketball, even though my family thinks that I should be a football player. Whatever this is for you, Taurus. This is also, very energetic. This is, like I said, getting that fire under your hiney. It's like somebody lighting it, and then all of a sudden, you're just up and running. Okay, taking action towards it. Very good. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit, more cards, please. More cards. Okay, thank you, Spirit. So we're going to get a guidance card, or could be a few. We never know what Spirit is going to give us. We will just go with the flow. Holy Spirit, holy angels, holy guides, and all that are with us in the highest divine realms of love and truth, I ask that you please give us guidance for Taurus for July 2021, please. Thank you. This one? Yes. More cards from this deck. No, thank you. Okay, and we have surrender to complete healing. That darkness, okay, that number 4 that you've gotten twice, okay, going into the hermit mode, it says, open fully to the loving, compassionate forces of the universe that support your physical, emotional, and spiritual healing. Okay, see, that's very beautiful. And see, once you're able to do that, that's when those stars are going to come out and completely light your path. Okay, that's when the abundance is going to begin to start coming in. That's when the number 10 chapter is going to open up, begin for you. Okay, all right, Taurus, at this time I'm going to go ahead and pause the video and turn out all of the lights. When we come back, there will be some candles and some very dim lit lighting, and I'm going to begin to crystal scry for you. Hey, my beautiful Taurus, I'm back. Give me just a moment to line up to the crystals and line up to spirit, please. Holy Spirit, holy angels, holy guides, and all who are with us in the highest divine realms of love and truth, I ask that you please bring forth information that the zodiac sign of Taurus needs to know for the month of July 2021, please. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, yes, I see actually there's 3 things within the one picture. Okay, so 1, I saw someone lying in their casket. Now, anytime I see that, that's a sign of spiritual death, okay? The death and rebirth that we have already experienced through the cards, okay? And also in the visions prior to this reading. Okay, the next thing that I saw was there's a female, and she appeared as if someone in the Victorian era. She had the very high hair. That's the only way I know to put it. It's like a wig, okay, but it was very tall and white. But I got the feeling of like we were talking about some of the meanings of the color black is also elegance and stature. Wearing the robes, and as in the US, a lot of like judges and people in power will use those colors. And so this female that I saw, now she wasn't wearing the color black. She actually had on a blue dress. Okay, so that can bring forth a sense of having to go through something emotional. Okay. For some of you, this could be literal death or passing of someone. I don't really like to use the death as far as human beings, because I do not believe that we ever die. Okay, we leave our body and go to the next realm. Okay, but we always continue to live. But spiritual death is a whole different story. So again, there could be some of you that has experienced some type of a physical loss of a loved one, and to those of you, my heart is with you. Okay, truly. And to those of you that this is a spiritual death, again, having to go into that hermit mode, go through some healing. Just a moment, please. Thank you, Spirit. And then the third thing that I saw also was I saw a cherub. Okay, so that's because there was like a cherub coming in. So I feel like, again, it's just a confirmation of seeing the black cosmos and that feeling of being in hermit mode, or all is lost, or being completely overwhelmed. And then all of a sudden, once there has been this time to heal from whatever situation this was for you, Taurus, then all of a sudden this cherub swoops in and begins to bring in all this celestial light into your life, okay? Begins to turn things around for you. Thank you, Spirit. Please continue. Spirit, what does Taurus need to know for the month of July 2021, please? Yes, and now I see a lion. For me, when I see that symbol, it usually means strength. Okay, so this is telling me that you're going to gain a lot of not only physical strength and emotional strength, but you're also going to gain spiritual strength through this transformation, coming out of this situation that you went through. Okay, it's definitely going to make you much stronger. And that's going back to this card of the conflict, okay? Overcoming, it's like facing something that has to be faced, okay, before you can move on. That's standing up for your truth. That is the lion right there, having the courage to do that, okay? Thank you, Spirit. Please continue. What does Taurus need to know for July 2021, please? Please clarify. Closer, please, Spirit. Closer. Okay, yeah, I see a female. The female was looking towards the side instead of looking at me. Okay, so I feel like, okay, if the female would have been looking at me like eye to eye, okay, that would have told me that this female had some type of clarity. Okay, but this female's looking off to the side. So that again is telling me that maybe many of you, as you're going through this situation, okay, you're not going to be able to see the clear picture. You're going to remember I said perspectives in the very beginning with the visions, okay, the argument. I feel like many of you are going to be not being able to see the whole picture of what God is trying to bring in to your life, what God is trying to, how God may be trying to make your life better by removing some situation, or for those of you that have actually lost someone, in physical form, have lost a loved one, I feel like this could actually, by this lady looking to the side, looking outward instead of at me, I feel like this, because I have a sense that almost like she feels lost, okay? So please know that as you begin to heal, for now I'm speaking to those of you who have has physically lost a loved one, okay? As you begin to heal, now that's not something that you're going to be able to get over probably the rest of your life, okay? There's still going to be some pain there associated with the loss of that loved one, naturally, okay? But I definitely feel like once you go in and you reflect and try to think about all the beautiful memories you had with that person, try to think about all of the beautiful lessons that person taught you, okay? And when you can get to that point where you feel like it's just love for that person, and beautiful memories, complete forgiveness. I really feel like you'll be able to pick up, okay, and you will move on, and always carrying your loved one with you, okay, in your heart, your body, mind, and spirit. You know, you're going to have that person with you, of course, but I feel like there may be a part of that, a piece of that situation that is going to be able to help you, to like give you extra strength, knowing that they're with you in spirit, okay, to move on and be able to come out of that hermit mode and be able to take action, and knowing that they're there with you, helping you, you know. So definitely do not lose hope, Taurus. Thank you, Spirit. Please clarify. Closer, please. Okay. I just saw a grandmother. So this is telling me someone very nurturing, okay, may have either came into your life or will come into your life. This does, remember, these are not gender specific. This could be, it's I'm just saying it's a feminine energy, okay? But someone who's very nurturing either has or will be coming into your life during this time of this hermit mode, this time of healing, or trying to get yourself, picking yourself back up so that you can get stabilized and get going. This person may come into you as some kind of messenger, like saying, hey, you know, let me help you. I can give you good advice. Or it could be someone that comes in and says, hey, you know what? I just heard about this job opening down here, and isn't that what you are wanting to do? You know, something like that. So, or it could also be someone that you trust very much, and they're there, you know, they're there like the shoulder to cry on, okay? But I definitely feel a nurturing energy that's going to be there to help you, okay? Thank you, Spirit. Please continue. What does Taurus need to know for July 2021? Okay. Clarify. Yes, thank you, Spirit. Okay, so I just saw an owl. Now, owls, of course, all symbols have, you know, they can have thousands of meanings depending on where you live across the world, and what your belief system is. Now, for me, intuitively, in this situation, the owl means wisdom. Okay, this means rebirth. It's a death and rebirth. So that's several times here that a death and rebirth. Okay, a birth of something, a new creation is coming forth. Okay, but it's also, I feel like, a symbol of wisdom. Okay, that's you have learned or will learn whenever you go through this situation. You're going to have a lot of wisdom that's going to come out of that, okay? And you're going to be able to use that as you begin chapter 10, okay? And you start this new journey. Very beautiful. Okay, I feel like I'm going to step back from the crystals now. So I will pause the video one more time so I can turn my lights back on. And we will pull some trinket charms and a few more ending guidance cards. So before I pause the video, if you like and resonate with this video, I would definitely appreciate if you will like and subscribe to my channel. Much love to you. I'll be right back. Okay, Taurus, we're back now. Spirit, would you like to give any closing guidance, please? Thank you. Spirit, what would you like to tell our Taurus? Thank you. This one? Yes, more from this deck. Yes. What would you like to tell Taurus, Spirit, for July 2021? Thank you. These? Yes. More cards? No. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. So we are going to start with this one. And we have surrender the habit of people pleasing, Taurus. Speak your needs and be true to yourself. Look right here. What did we have here? Speaking your truth. Okay? Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. Very nice. Okay? The next one will be surrender to your intuition. Tune into your inner voice. Remember now, this is going in. This is the hermit mode. Okay? This is reflecting and healing. Be aware of any gut feelings, flashes, knowings, or aha, the epiphany moments, right? That come through to guide you. Okay? So see, when you go within and you begin to heal and be able to reflect, then all of a sudden it's like those stars are going to start peeking through, start lighting your way, and then those downloads, right? And then all of a sudden, what? Why didn't I think of that? Okay? Very good. Thank you, Spirit. Surrender to the wisdom of your body. So here's the owl energy coming in with the wisdom. Listen to your body's messages about a person or situation. If you feel physically drained or uncomfortable, be cautious. If you're energized and happy, move forward. Okay? Very nice. Now let's get a trinket. Holy Spirit, please give us one trinket for guidance for Taurus 2021, July, please. What do we have here? Okay. So this is Hogwarts, I can't say that word, Express, okay? So what this is telling me is definitely that your intuition is going to be opening up. Your spirituality is going to be opening up. You're going to be awakening more once you come out of this hermit mode and begin to take action, okay, upon whatever this epiphany is, or this birth of something, whatever your baby is, okay? Just a moment, please. Yeah. Definitely your intuition is going to be increasing a great deal after experiencing this. Okay, my lovely Taurus, much love to you. This is the end of the reading. Again, please, if you resonated with this, if you like this, please comment, like, subscribe, share. Whatever you can do would help my channel, and I greatly, greatly appreciate you, and much love, my friend.